Hi everybody, welcome to Business. This is the channel where we kind of look behind the business world and we look at certain brands and try to uncover some of their secrets. So today I'm going to talk about Lululemon. So unless you've been living under a rock, Lululemon Athletica is a Canadian-based athletic apparel company. They are known for selling their high quality products, such as their yoga pants, their leggings, any accessories, and basically any other activewear. This brand typically tries to target more of the women demographic, but they do also sell a lot of the men's stuff as well. As we're trying to understand Lululemon's competitive threats, we will take a look at a strategic tool called Porter's Five Forces, which consists of 1. The threat of new entrants. 2. The bargaining power of suppliers. 3. Rivalry among existing competitors. 4. Bargaining power of buyers. And number 5. The threats of substitute products. I will be explaining 3 of the 5 and just giving a real world example as how Lululemon will feel threat over them and also an impact towards the brand. So first threat is rivalry among existing competitors. This might be Lululemon's most intense and significant force that affects them, because we're thinking about them competing with the big giants, such as Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, and even Alo Yoga, which is also another up-and-coming brand. All of these brands have a massive marketing budget, they have a global supply chain, and a pretty vast product lineup. They do also try to attempt to target women's athletic market, which is really Lululemon's pretty much whole demographic. So this is a threat for them because it could really affect their market share and their profit margins. It might pressure them to want to invest more money on their research and development on their products. They might also want to invest a lot more in their marketing to be able to maintain their awareness. And they might want to put in more time to contribute to their community engagement and customer service so they don't lose any of their customers. Second threat, it's threats of substitute products. So Lululemon is known for their premium clothing, but it might come with the price literally. It might not come directly from the competitors, but there are products that come from other categories that are able to fulfill the need to wear something much more affordable and comfortable. So I think of brands such as Fabletics. I think of brands that sell other active wears such as Target, Old Navy, and even Walmart. And all of these brands, they offer athletic wear at a much more affordable cost. And this impacts Lululemon's because it kind of forces them to justify their premium price, because consumers will technically just want to justify paying a $24 yoga pant from Target compared to a $124 yoga pant from Lululemon. So Lululemon, they must prove that their technical fabrics offer a performance benefit and is worth the price tag that these consumers are paying. The third and final threat I'll be talking about is bargaining power of buyers. So today's world, these consumers do really have an endless amount of choices when it comes to buying athletic wear. Although Lululemon do have a much more loyal fan base, I think all of that can really be affected by social media. More specifically, I'm thinking about like fast fashion. So what is fast fashion? We have brands like TikTok Shop, Shein, and even Amazon with their attempt to sell something called Lululemon dupes. And they really attempt to target a lot of their audience by showing a lot of customer feedback and encouraging a lot of people to post their reactions and their feelings about the products that they wear. And by these shoppers being exposed to all of this might steer them to buy their products a lot more often as compared to Lululemon's, which don't have a system that is somewhat the same. They only have it on their online website. So this really could affect them because depending on media and trends, Lululemon might have a negative or positive effect on the amount of clothing they wear or even the feedback that they receive. And it might result to a high net profit or a net profit loss. So that we don't know until they're able to find a solution to be able to come back against these brands that are also attempting to reach their audience at a larger scale. So to conclude my video, I believe that these 3 forces, not only do they work well on their own, but there are also all 3 of them equally interconnected to make Lululemon gain a lot more pressure and having them figure out how they need to stand out on their own, not only as an athletic brand, but as a clothing line. So thank you for watching.